Hey, it's Craig B. I am back. I am drinking black coffee, black like my soul. You don't have to watch this if you don't want to. I'm just going to start looking at some of the stuff that I'll tell the story real quick again. Some of the stuff that when the wife's relative passed away like 6 months ago, they said, come clean out his house. That's where I got the 3,500 records, all the 5,000 DVDs, hundreds and hundreds of books. I haven't even got to most of the stuff. He was a artist for the Hollywood, for the film industry. He did movie posters, billboards, pamphlets, and everything like that. He's actually pretty somewhat famous in the industry in that aspect. So I only went through about a third of one of the 6 big boxes that I got in the garage, and I had to actually put some stuff back. I got too much stuff here, probably just from what I got a couple videos. But first things first, my research person, Mr. T, after I did my collections video from the LCS, I remember this Bo Jackson, and I'm like, oh, it's Franklin. I thought like Franklin Mitt, it was from a coin. This was a tag from a Franklin baseball glove that somebody cut off. So that's just a tag of Bo Jackson there. Okay, so once again, I'm going to start off actually with the first and only, so far, there's actually a couple things I haven't even looked through yet, but the first and only baseball card. And this was, I found this in this case, and I think he was doing what was going to be a movie, a movie for Kurt Flood. I don't know, but this was like a promotional ticket that he was going to do for a Kurt Flood movie. And it's actually very thick, very nicely made. I tried to look up this website, Game Flash. It's no longer in use. Game Changer, free agency, and like there's going to be a movie that was never made. I don't know how old this is. I'm pretty sure he did this. So this is pretty cool. It's not something that was made because at least I couldn't find anything on the internet for it. So this is pretty interesting. I wish it wasn't Kurt Flood. Not that there's anything wrong with Kurt Flood, but so that was really the only baseball item I found. The next thing, and I'm going to do half of the stuff I have in here. These pamphlets, there's 26 of them. They're from the 60s. And from John Hancock Life Insurance of Boston, Massachusetts. They're actually pretty cool. Thomas Edison, Samuel Adams, John Hancock, the Army and Navy President, Thomas Jefferson, American. They're like giveaways from a bank way back then. There's 26 of them. There is just one copy of the Thomas Jefferson. These are all over on eBay. These go from $10 to $100. Person putting up for 100 was probably a little ambitious, but I am going to do more research on all this stuff many months after now. So this was cool. This was one of the first things I found out of this. So these are very interesting. I don't think he made these. I think these are actually very old. These are the flip books, double-sided. So Lon Chaney, Phantom of the Opera, also selected short subjects, and this just has words in it. Broad spectrum, I don't know, just says broad spectrum. This is Mickey Mouse, so Disney and Blood and Sand, whatever that is. So I couldn't find any of these on eBay. The problem with Disney stuff, because I tried looking up the Disney, is that even though it's collectible, there was so much Disney made, but there's no dates on these, and I can't find any of these other on the internet. Like I said, I don't believe he made these, so these are kind of cool. I'll have to do more research on those. Let me set those to the side. I'm showing the smaller stuff, or most of the smaller stuff. So they would hire him to do movie. Let me see, I'll show you. That's his name right there. That's one of the big envelopes. I got 1,000 of these with different things in it and everything. He was hired to do flyers and stuff, and like I said, billboards and stuff for movies. So here's something that he made. to give like a giveaway for the premiere, the Alamo, and here's a booklet for the Alamo. So this is, I don't know the value. Most of this stuff probably has limited value, but you never know. I mean, it's old. Some of the stuff ranges from the 60s to the 90s. So Steve McQueen, let me go a little bit smaller here. Steve McQueen as Bullet, a program for that. This is something, we can't go everything. Some Marilyn Monroe movie, I don't know what this is. Just the stuff that I'm familiar with. And he would do the flyers for the movie theaters, for the premiere of The Music Man. This is cool, Joan of Arc. There were some of the pictures that I was fooled with that were framed, and I thought they were original Joan of Arc movie posters, but actually about half of his stuff in that was framed was stuff that he cut out and put in there from like magazines and so forth. This is kind of cool. It's tape in the back, but he put this together, Joan of Arc. We have Cool Hand Luke, and you can see his check marks in there. So this was the prototypes that he was doing. I don't know what this is very cool. This is one of the first things I saw. I believe, it's Muhammad Ali. Is that George Foreman? So he made these, and there was 4 of these. That's a little. But this is an invitation for to a George Foreman Muhammad Ali World Championship title bout dinner party at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, where they serve dinner. It says $100 per plate. So there was 4 of these. I'd definitely be interested in selling these on eBay. I'd like to keep one though, and this one is interesting too. It had stickers. United Negro College Fund presents, and so there's another sticker, black tie optional. So, and the colors on these are amazing. So this is one of the first things that caught my eye. This is something I don't know. We're gonna save this for last. These are flyers for something. I don't know if he did these or these from something. And I just thought I would show everything. These are really cool. I don't think he made these. I think he just got these and collected these, unless he made them for the Chargers. But these are booklets for the Chargers inaugural season. The new look in 1960. Flyers for the Chargers. There's 2 of those, and then there was this. This is like an application for season tickets for the first season. It folds out, as you can see, to get your Charger tickets. And 10 games was $40, and 7 games was $28. You can't even buy food for that now. Let me put this to the side. So I really like the Charger stuff. I'm going to show you some other posters and stuff. I'm going to save this for in a little bit. So I found this poster. We got some fun stuff coming up. So there's a naked lady on it. It's this artwork. And there's a David Bowie poster in here. And this is like an advertisement from some type of graphic place. And then this is another one. This doesn't have anything on it. I'm going to show you everything, goddammit. Setting that down. So what do I have here? So just go through this real quick, and that'll be. So when we did the vintage flea market, when we were setting up and it was still dark, the other sellers come around looking to buy stuff. The first thing that somebody asked for, and I'm not kidding, they said, "Do you have any pictures of trains or train stuff?" And of course, all this stuff. This has a marking from Union Pacific Railroad photo on the back. So train, this is all train related. These are numbered. They're not pulled out of a book though. So this is a whole stack of like kind of antiquish train photos. Oh, and this is cool too. This is a poster that was in there. I'm not going to be able to get the whole view on this, but this is actually very cool. This is a Union Pacific Streamliner, not some. I don't think something he did, but a poster for trains. So I'll have to look into that. See what I can find. I don't know what this is. This is like the back of a cover or something from a book. I don't know. These are not real Disney, obviously, but he was doing some like animated cells for Disney. or I don't know if he was doing it for Disney or just doing it whatever, but there's a Donald Duck. I don't think these would have any legitimate value. What is this? I don't know what this is. The Prince of Illusion, John Luther King, some fold-out poster. Here is from 1960 something. Got a few magazines here. Picasso, A Life. This is like a double episode. It's in great condition. All the inserts and stuff is in it. I can't remember what date, but it was from 1960 something. There's a bunch of variety magazines. I won't show you all these, but these are from 1975, 3 copies. I've seen these go from anywhere from like $5 to $25. And then some more interesting stuff in there. Hold on real quick here. These really, really, really old magazines. I don't see a date on this one. Like hit parades, and they've got all these before they even had like covers. These are black or white song hits. This one was well loved. There's 2 here. You tape that one up. This, where's the, okay, hold on real quick here. This one's pretty banged up with writing on it. We have popular cowboy songs by Cheyenne. This is the National Song Parade, 10 cents by Artie Shaw on the front. As you can see, this one's not the one of the better one conditions, but this is from August 1935. This is from, no date on this, but that's hits from The Wizard of Oz. Here's a Frank Sinatra one, 5 cents. I don't know what date this is. I didn't see it. This pretty banged up, but something from 1930s in paper that's still here is pretty amazing. Yeah, so it's July. I'm just trying to find more dates. I don't know who some of these people are. 15 cents, so we're getting a little bit more newer. Hit Parade. I'm just trying to find some more in here. But yeah, a bunch of these, and I'm trying to find more that say 1935 or 1938. So these are all this is not all, this is what I've pulled out so far. These are booklets of songs. This one is from, God, show the goddamn date. I won't bore you with all these. Ripped a little bit. I'm doing my best to try to preserve these best that I can. 1935 again. I don't know who that is. Ooh, Ruby Keeler, 1935 again. So a lot of 1935. There was a couple of these. The Liberty Collection from Century on Savings, just like those other president booklets were from a bank. This is from Century on Savings. And this has the the Bill of Rights, the Constitution. They must have handed these out back then. So, and this was something, one of the things I found early on. It was hidden in one of the drawers I found. It says, "Please handle with care." Walter Blake, and it has Don's name on there. Let's go back in here. I don't know who this is. So it's a picture frame, a reel. Is that? I'm trying to get a closer look here. Is that Liz Taylor? I don't know who that is. It's like an original photo from some type of early movie. But he had that like hidden away in one of his drawers. So I'd have to do somebody with a little bit more better knowledge than me would have to do a little research on that. So that's it. That's episode 1. Episode 2, I got some a little bit more fun stuff. Some movie posters that he was working on, and Dave Durango wanted me to do these videos because one of the movie posters is The Devil Cop. He said one of his favorite movies. I think he's lying. I don't think he's ever heard of it because no one's ever heard of it. But he knew what it was. So thank you very much. And this is one of the few episodes. I'll see if anybody's interested after I do a couple. But this is just the tip of the iceberg of what I found. I actually pulled out, like I said, a third of the box, and I had to put stuff back because there's just too much stuff. So this is what I have first. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later.